In the early years, we only had a handful of founding volunteers and board members. And some of those volunteers and board members have passed on, are no longer with us.
There was a core group that I will forever cherish in my heart. Bill Crumwitty is one of the very first that was the Bill and Bill Show in 2005. And then there was another group that came out of the Voltaire and Keefe area, whether it's Gene Spitzke, Warren Zykopico, and then you also have Charlie Barch and Smokey Wright, and the list goes on and on.
We refer to our volunteers as farm rescuers and angels in blue, and they truly were and are. They stepped forward and they helped when there wasn't a lot of support. And they traveled far and wide, not just in their neighborhood or state. Many of these volunteers traveled to surrounding states and they put in weeks and months of service. They truly dedicated a good portion of their time and their life to supporting farm rescue. The main thing that all of the founding volunteers had in common is that they were people of faith and very humble. They had a servant heart.
Really helped keep farm rescue going and on track in those early years. Can't say enough good about those great folks.
I'm Bill Crumwitty from Voltaire, North Dakota. Saw him in the Minot Daily News. He had a picture on there and they were advertising farm rescue. So I mentioned to my wife, maybe this is something I could help out. I enjoy farming and enjoy helping people, and I had time that I could go and help. Worked out good, met a lot of people, had a lot of fun. A lot of people were thankful that they had us to help get their crop in.
When Farm Rescue first started, in the conversation with Bill, he said that he wanted to have a farmer on the board. So that's why he picked me, because he knew me. And so I was the farmer that he wanted on his board, and I said yes right away. Farm Rescue gave me the opportunity to help farmers who needed help. Pretty special. I'm very proud of it.
Bill Gross and I went to college together at the Grand Forks, North Dakota, and got our flying degrees there, and then we both ended up flying in UPS. He was flying a trip and I was with him on the trip, and he said he got this program started and he was asking me if I'd be interested in helping him out, and I said sure. So I've been with him since the beginning of Farm Rescue.
It's helping farmers, and that's all that counts. Kind of makes me proud too that I was in the ground floor. Just to help the people out and to see the satisfaction that they got what they had to get done, that we did. And we met some really nice people, and it's a good organization that helps a lot of people that need help. And it kind of gives me a warm feeling inside that you helped somebody that really needed it.
Well, I just retired from farming, and I was a pretty active guy, and I was looking for something to do. And this really fit the bill. I could still farm, didn't cost me anything, and didn't make any money, but it was just a joy to do, and just right down my alley, and I got to run some beautiful new equipment. And the best part is the friendships that I acquired was worth it. When you leave a farm, you know, and they hug you and their tears are flowing, even when you drive into the yard, it's that way. And you know, they just can't thank you enough. Probably one of the best experiences I had in my life, and I'll never regret that I volunteered for Farm Rescue. I'd do it all over again if I had a chance.
I've seen everything, I guess, you know, over the years, and some pretty sad cases, and it's a good feeling to be able to help somebody, and when you're able to do it, where I never ever had that problem, you know, I was fortunate, I suppose you could say, and so they need help, and I love to do it. That's the main thing, and that's what it's all about.
We've got the cream of the crop here. Wonderful guys, and we work as a team. Agriculture is a way of life for people to make a living here, but it's also a way of feeding the nation. And if we don't keep up our end of it in producing, people are going to go hungry around the world. Farm Rescue is a good program. I think that the overall project is very necessary. We've helped a lot of people that have needed help.
We're blessed with a group of knowledgeable people that have stepped forth and chose to help out with Farm Rescue. I love farming, and that's what I've done all my life. Satisfaction of helping people in need and running John Deere equipment and working with the soil and harvesting crops. I believe in what we're doing is good for everyone.